Next up, Sherri.
We're gonna have a real good time, feel good time, spreading love and joy and laughter all over the place. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time. Gonna have a good time. Be so legendary. Sherri's got you feeling good.
And now, your host, Sherri Shepherd.
Tell you, I'm just living my dream. I finally made it. I got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. And when I tell you, this feels absolutely incredible because all my life, people have tried to walk all over me. And you know what? Now they can do it on Hollywood Boulevard. And it's funny because this isn't the first time my family was able to say, Sherri is back on those streets. and this is heavy, so Phyllis, I'm gonna give this to you. If you can take it. Put it somewhere safe and secure, girl. I don't care, you can put it in the drawer where I keep my extra side tooth and my golden LaBoo-Boo. Put it right there. So it's just, when I tell you, it's so awesome that my name is cemented forever on Hollywood Boulevard. It's just like it's right there. Because at the end of the night, my friends and I went back to take a picture, and there was this man who would not move. And so he just stood there. So as we walked away, I told my girlfriends, I said, yep, he gonna pee on my star. That's what's about to happen. Because that's like a rite of passage. That's how you know you have made it in show business. and it was just so many moments. I got to wear this beautiful dress that was custom designed. This dress was custom designed by Sergio Hudson, and who is an amazing designer, and I love him so much. Here's the thing about having something that is custom made. Sergio wasn't just designing my dress, he was designing my whole lifestyle. So once we did the fitting, he was like, you better not gain no weight. Don't gain weight by the time we see you again. And Sergio has this beautiful Southern accent. He said, what we measure you to be is how you better be the next time. Because there can be no changes. Don't lose, don't gain, just stay the same. And I'm so thankful to him because he also designed, when I went to the Emmys, he designed my dress. And he designed this star dress so well. It fit. But here's what I didn't realize. I had to get down on the ground to take pictures with the star. It's called the mermaid pose. That's what they call it. So I got down on the ground in that corseted gown, because there was a corset in there, trying to be cool. Y'all, look at me. I was trying to be cool like I wasn't in pain. And I said to them in between my teeth, I said, y'all don't want me to be famous. Y'all want me to be hospitalized. That's what you want me to be. And I told them, because they was like, come down more. And I said, look, I can smile or I can breathe, but I can't do both with this corset on. My ribs were whispering, call 911. But then I realized something else. Getting down there on the ground was cute, but with all the excitement, I couldn't remember how to get back up. And I was trying to, my niece said, no, you on your own, sis, we can't. And I must have been down there too long because a security guard and Tyler Perry came and picked me up. Let me tell you something. You may see Tyler Perry's Medea, but oh, he was grunting right then. But they got me right up like they were dragging a toddler right to school. Got me right on up. And I just love it because my star is right there. People are gonna walk on me. They're gonna sleep on me. Oh my gosh, maybe even twerk on me. But that's okay as long as they know my name. It's so funny. Because, like, when they step on my star, they're stepping on survival, struggle, divorce, and a whole lot of hustle. All right, family, y'all ready for a good time? Sons, play my song. Hey. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I just gotta say, my heart is filled with so much gratitude after getting that star. And you could see that I was overjoyed because all I could think about when I was looking at the star, I said, I gotta make sure this thing stays clean. And it's a really nice location. It's right around the corner from an apartment that I used to live in. So, if you go see it, it's right in front of the W Hotel. It's across the street from the Pantages Theater. It's at 6250 Hollywood Boulevard. So if you go by there, that's where it's at. But like I said, I lived up the street on Franklin and Argyle in a really bad apartment. When I accepted my star, I couldn't help but think about those days. Take a look. Hollywood means something very special to me. Hollywood, I used to live on the corner of Franklin and Argyle in a studio apartment. I was paying $350 a month. I used to look out the window because there was roaches all in my apartment, in my studio apartment, but I couldn't afford anything else. And I would just sit there and look out and dream about maybe one day I could be a part of this community. Then I got evicted from that studio apartment when I had nothing. I just was like, maybe one day that could be me. And the fact that I'm here right now, and it is that day, 30-something years later, that God said, yeah, it's you. It's funny walking down the street and seeing the different stars. My star is a kitty corner from Mariah Carey. It's right next to Kerry Washington. Jennifer Lopez is down the street. It's between Kerry Washington and Jessica Chastain, Terry Crews and Sammy Davis Jr. It is such an honor to be in that company. But I'm very excited because I'm also right across the street from my bestie, Niecy Nash-Betts. And literally, my star faces Niecy. It's like two aunties hollering across the street, hey girl! And so Niecy was there with Tyler Perry and Ira Bernstein, who's the co-president of Detmar Mercury, which produces this show. And they all gave beautiful tributes before the star was unveiled. And Niecy reminisced about how we used to dream about making it big together. Take a look.
I would have never thought that these two girls, Waylon and Ashen in my mama's back room, would both have stars on a Hollywood Walk of Fame right across the street from each other. And to know that even when we dead and gone, we still gonna be right here together. I love you.
That was a big moment for me, because later that night when I went back to my star, I was screaming to Niecy's star, hey, bestie! And we did, because we would be in the back room of her mom's house, and we just used to dream together. We both had no money, and we just used to sit and dream, and to know that her star is right there. And I also want to say thank you to Tyler Perry, who was there to pay tribute to me. He's become such a wonderful friend to me. As soon as I saw Tyler, I just started crying, and he said such beautiful things. Take a look.
There are many people on the planet that were sent here to bring light, and then there are other people who are here to be light. Sherri is a person that is light. When she walks in the room, you feel it, you know it. She makes everybody feel seen. That's a special gift, and I'm thankful to God that he gave it to you, and I got a chance to witness it up close. You are really an incredible human being.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Tyler. It was absolutely incredible. I thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm so grateful to so many amazing people who came out to support me. Sheila E. was there in all her glamorous lifery. Lil Rel Howery, my dear friend Lil Rel Howery came. And even the fly jock, the legendary Tom Joyner was there. He came out. There was so many, I can't even name everybody. There were so many people that came out. It was people sitting there that I didn't even know. The people were hugging me, and they were like, I'm your daddy's friend from 25 years ago. I'm like, but who are you? When I tell you my friends showed up, they showed out, especially my good friend Lonnie Love. Now, y'all know Lonnie. Somehow, she got her hands on a big Sherri fan, and she waved it around all night. And then when they started introducing the celebrity friends in the crowd, everybody sat up in their seats. They politely smiled. But then they said, Lonnie Love, this girl stood up, waved like she was the Queen of England. I said, go ahead. But let me tell you something. Everybody needs a Lonnie Love at every event, because she becomes the creative director of everybody's photos. Lonnie was like, no, you move over here. Everybody look over here. Look here, don't look down. You, stand to the left. You, squat down, chin up, suck it in, say cheese. Then she screamed out, now say hot potato. Lonnie was so bossy, she had people crying like Simon Cowell on American Idol. And then, of course, my other bestie, Kim Whitley, was there. Kim came. And when I tell you, my friend is so indecisive, she could not decide if she wanted her shirt tucked in or out. So first it was out, and then she tucked it in. Then I guess she didn't like it that way, so she pulled it back out. She pulled it back out. Then I guess her shirt was too wrinkled by that point. So she couldn't do nothing but give me bunny ears. And she gave me the bunny ears because she was trying to distract from her wrinkled shirt. But I will say that Kim, she emceed my after party, and she did a great job, even though she kept telling Mort and Ira, who are the presidents of this company, that she needs her own talk show. That's what she, the whole time she kept saying, I need a talk show. So, and this is why you can't take your friends to your job, because they always start applying. But it was just so many people from all parts of my life who were there, and it literally was an episode of This Is Your Life. And my worlds were blending together. When I tell you, my very first agent was there. His name is Mike Eisenstadt. And he always gave me a shot. He always believed in me. You just need one person to believe in you. And I used to hear him on the phone. I'd be in his office while he would practically beg people to let me audition. The show, Friends, y'all said me, hi, I'm Rhonda, these aren't real. He fought for me to be on Friends because they wanted a white actress. But he kept saying, just let her come in and audition for you. You gotta see Sherri. Everybody needs a person that believes in them like Mike Eisenstadt believes in me. And when he showed up, I started crying because he taught me how to audition, because I used to audition with my back to the casting director. And he said, don't ever do that because I'm going to fire you if you do that. So I guess I forgot everything he taught me about turning my back on everybody, because I was saying, never turn your back to the audience. And 4 minutes later, I did just that. I didn't know what I was doing, doing auditions. I did have my auditions with my back to the audience, to the casting director, but she stayed in there with me. He never forgets the dreams. Do not forget your dreams. Hold on to those dreams. Oh, God. Because when you get your star, there's a whole bunch of people who are just fans who are standing there. I wanted to talk to them. But I have to say, my favorite guest of the day was the love of my life, my son, Jeffrey. I was so proud of my son because he's normally an introvert. He doesn't smile. He smiles inside. That's what he says. I'm smiling inside. But he got the assignment on this day. That boy smiled. He took pictures with everybody. I didn't have to give him the pre-talk. You remember like your mother used to do? When they talk between their teeth before you go, when we get there, you act like you got some sense. Don't touch nothing. Don't look at nothing. Don't breathe too hard. I didn't have to do any of that. And for a person who's on the spectrum, if you know anybody who's on the spectrum, it's very hard for them to be outgoing and, you know, all of that. And my son, it was perfect. He smiled, took pictures, laughed. It was perfect. It was a perfect day. Tiring, but perfect. It was like a wedding that I didn't even get a chance. I didn't get a chance to eat at all. But by the time it was over, I went and got me burgers. I got myself... I was in that corseted dress. I got a double with fries. Because I said I deserve it, because I'm literally a star now. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. I'm just going to say to think that somebody will go by my star and say, wow, if Sherri can do it, maybe I can too. Because that's what I used to think. When I didn't have anywhere to go and any place to stay, I would walk up and down Hollywood Boulevard and Sunset Boulevard, and I would just dream and go, they did it, maybe one day I can do it. So it means a lot that maybe somebody will say the same thing when they see my star. So I just want to say, I want to thank everybody, my glam team, Theo and Rodney and Willie Sinclair III and Chanel for getting me together for that day. And I just want to thank everybody, Debmar Mercury, for making that day so special to me, and my publicist, Simone Smalls. It was wonderful. So thank y'all for putting up with me reminiscing, because it was a wonderful day. And now I have to say the countdown to my 500th show is on. So it's time for Sherri's Fantastic 500. Hit it. Thank you to my friends at Wyndham Rewards. We're giving Sherri Show fans a chance to win a trip to our 500th episode. So to get in on the action, scan the QR code or go to sherryshowtv.com. And today's player is Thaddeus from Waynesboro, Georgia. And Thaddeus watches us on WFXG. WFXG, yes. So Thaddeus, are you excited to play?
I'm excited to play, Sherri.
I'm so glad, Thaddeus. All right, so Thaddeus, we're gonna spin the wheel and we're gonna see what game you land on. Okay, you are playing Guess the Guess. So Thaddeus, you got 15 seconds to guess which Sherri Show guest we're talking about. Here's your question. Thaddeus, in season 1, which Reno 911 star and my bestie made her entrance on the show sitting on top of a giant birthday cake?
Your bestie is Niecy Nash Best.
So Thaddeus, you win. Congratulations, you're coming to my 500th episode.
Yes.
Thank you for playing. And y'all, we got a great show for you today because later on, Naturi, Naughton-Lewis is here. But up next, actress Nwodim is here. Hang tight, family. Sherri will be right back. For 7 seasons, my next guest was one of my favorite cast members on Saturday Night Live. And now she's bringing her comedic voice to the new season of her podcast. Thanks, Dad. Please welcome Nwodim. All stunning and beautiful.
Thank you, Sherri.
Girl, now I know it's not Saturday night, but we are live. We're on live TV right now.
Hold on, what?
This is live. Now, I don't know about you, but before the show, like, I get really butterflies in my stomach because I know it's live, no safety net.
Yes.
How do you?
I'm okay. You know, I was on a show where people cussed on live TV.
Yeah.
And I, you know, if I could do that, I feel like I could do anything.
Absolutely, absolutely, girl. Now I know you're busy
Yes.
working. Usually you like busy. You work on Halloween, but this time the Halloween weekend came. Were you able to enjoy the trick-or-treaters this year?
Enjoy. I was hiding from the trick-or-treaters, y'all.
You were?
Yes, because the sun started to go down, and
Okay.
I heard the sound of children in the neighborhood.
Okay.
And I was like, oh my God, I don't have any candy for this.
What?
I didn't have any candy.
What?
So that's what I felt. I started closing my blinds. I turned off all the lights. I went to the furthest room in the back of the house, because this is my first time having a house and being in a
Yes.
neighborhood. I live in New York, so I'm in an apartment building.
Right.
And so I was like, girl, you have a house.
Okay.
Hide.
You know they know you're in there though. They
Yes.
will surround your
They will
house.
surround the house. I locked the front gate, and they couldn't. It was like Fort Knox. I was
Girl.
like, no, Fort Knox, do not knock on this door, because I don't have no candy.
You know, did you even peek out a little bit and see them?
I wouldn't dare. I said, lest I make eye contact with one of those kids, and they're like, ma'am, give me some candy. It would have been, honestly, all I had in the house, and this is on me, is protein shakes and probiotics.
You gonna get a kid? A little 3-year-old a probiotic.
And tell them, listen, it gets different when you get older. You're gonna need this. Hold on. Yeah, it gets different. Somebody told me that, and I was like, no way. But it gets different.
Yeah, when you get older, you need that probiotic.
And a hot beverage in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then, look, well, I bet you'll know next year you're gonna be prepared.
Next year, I won't be at the honext year, I would be sure not to be at the house. I'm not gonna be at the house. That's what I'll do.
I love, and this is why I love you so much. You were so absolutely wonderful for
Thank
7 years on Antoinette.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. And I know, like for me, leaving, working in this business and leaving a job, I've always left my jobs because I had dreams that just I felt were bigger, you know, than where I was. And if I didn't leave, I couldn't pursue those dreams. So that was always very hard for me leaving. Like, so when you left SNL, great loss to us, but so wonderful for you. It is.
That is so sweet.
I mean, we would talk about you all the time, the
Thank you.
characters that you came up with, the joy you brought us. But sometimes, yes,
Thank you, guys.
you were frequently, we talked about you. But sometimes you have to leave. Like, how did you know this was the right time to say goodbye?
You know, it's like being in a marriage. I've never done it before, but
Yeah.
that show was my longest relationship ever. And I'm not 7 years. I'm not a commitment phobe, but I heard when you're married, you get the 7-year itch.
7-year itch.
And it's like, I want to date other people. I want to see some other privates. And so, am I allowed on daytime TV? See,
You
I'm
are.
usually live at night. But anyway, I'm like, I wanna explore other opportunities. And so I started to get the 7-year itch. I'm like, we don't have kids. I'm gonna see other people. But I learned so much. I truly did learn so much there, and I had so much fun. I miss my colleagues, but it felt like the time to make space for something else for me.
That is, it's like you have to, sometimes you have to just like shift your energy. I know I co-hosted The View for 7 years. I was on The View 7 years, and I started feeling like I gotta leave in order to I want my own talk show, and I have to leave. And I didn't know they had fired me before that, but
But she was gonna leave. You didn't fire me. I was gonna quit.
I was gonna leave.
I quit before you fired me.
But it was like that thing that does come up where you're like, it's just time. If I
Yeah.
don't do it, I always felt like if I don't do it now, it will be stability, and I don't want the stability.
Yeah, like the risk is fun, huh?
Yes.
Right? Don't you like feel like gambling on yourself to see what you
Absolutely.
can achieve? And that's, I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited for the future. And I'm like, look at Sherri, got a star on the Hollywood Bowl.
You know?
I'm like, look at that.
And that's what I love about you, because you're gambling on yourself.
Thank
You are
you.
betting on yourself, ego, which means that you got nowhere to go but up, or even more up.
Thank you. I hope.
No, ain't no hope, girl. We just know you have
Just
what it takes.
declare it. It is what it is.
It is what it is, and it is where you going.
And it ain't what it ain't.
That's you said it, and I am a huge fan of SNL, but I know it's tough not seeing any black women in the cast. So did you feel the weight of all of that representation when you were on the show?
You know, I don't know that I would call it weight. I felt honored to be
Okay.
the 7th black woman in that cast. Thank you so much.
Yes.
I hope that there will be more black women. Punky Johnson came on the show after
Yes.
me. Who knows who else they'll find as they explore and seek out other talents. But I felt honored to represent for us. And oftentimes I'm like, I do believe I represented a myriad of characters.
Yes, you did.
Different types of characters. Some people didn't always catch that nuance, but I do feel like I got the chance to represent, and that was really important to me, and I felt honored to get to be in that position.
Well, we were glad that you did it.
Thank you.
Most definitely.
Thank you.
And I know that you used to watch Oprah with your mother. You would watch it after school.
Yes, 4 p.m.
Girl, I'm telling you,
Yes.
that was like, I had to watch Oprah every day. So what would be your message to little girls that may be watching you with their mom? Like, they want to be comedians like we are? What would you say to them?
I would say I hope they didn't hear the first part of this interview where I mentioned
The privates?
The privates. so moms, fast forward or something like that. Show them a different interview. But I would say that just keep pursuing what it is you're passionate about. Follow your passions. I feel like the things you are passionate about are a gift, because some people don't have passions or they have a hard time figuring out what they are. So if you're passionate about comedy, pursue it. Be relentless. Continue to bet on yourself and believe in yourself. Something cool will happen.
Again, like I said, I'm so excited that you're betting on yourself, because even with your podcast, Thanks Dad, congratulations, second season.
Thank you.
Second season.
Thank you.
So can you tell us about Thanks Dad?
Yes, it's a podcast born of the fact that I was raised by a single mom. I don't have a relationship with my dad, but I thought that it would be interesting to talk to people about their relationships with their dads, what they're like as parents, because you'll come to find we all are more connected in that regard than we realize. And so I wanted to have that conversation openly with people and hear about their experiences. And what excites me about Thanks Dad is I really, really feel like it connects us. It humanizes some of your favorite talents who you may not have heard of in that capacity. And I hopefully am bringing joy as well in those conversations. So,
Absolutely. Joy just exudes from you.
Thank you.
It is so funny, when you talk about joy, you had me cracking up last week because
What'd
you
I
were
do?
talking about FaceTime etiquette. Okay, so do you have rules? Because I love FaceTiming
Me
people.
too.
Do you have rules for FaceTime etiquette?
The rule is FaceTime can happen anywhere, anytime. I have FaceTimed in the shower.
Yes, girl.
You just gotta find the right thing to prop it up on. So I have this body scrub that I don't use, but it is a good cell phone stand in the shower. I keep going, you don't use this, you should throw it away, but then I'm like, oh, but where's my phone gonna sit?
Exactly.
So I prefer FaceTime over a text, over
I love
a
it
phone
too.
call. Let me see your face.
Yes, I want to see your face, especially with people on the other coast. But this is what I don't like, Echo.
What? Tell me.
Don't be sitting on the toilet FaceTiming me. I can't. Kim Whitley does that to me all the time.
I was FaceTiming on the toilet last night.
You did?
Yeah.
Girl! I guess where you do your best thinking.
That's where the best thinking, but you're not supposed to sit on the toilet too long. But I'm not a doctor. I'm doing a whole lot of gastrointestinal jokes today. And this was not my intention. But you're not supposed to sit on the toilet too long. So I was FaceTiming on the toilet, and I was like, oh, I gotta get up. And then I put the phone on mute to flush the toilet so they can't hear.
Yeah. Girl.
Like, the toilet flushing is problematic, but yeah.
I don't like people FaceTiming me and I don't have my wig on. Like,
okay.
Somebody FaceTime me and I had to do the wig like this.
You know what I say to my friends on FaceTime? Like, so some of my white friends who might not have realized I was wearing a wig at times,
Yes,
right?
yes.
When it's down to my back, like there, that's a wig. Okay, so on me, that's a wig. Okay, so I FaceTime with friends who don't realize, and when I go to take my wig off, because a lot of times I'm FaceTiming during my bedtime routine.
Right.
So I'm about to take my wig off, and some of my white boyfriends, I'll be like, hey, close your ears. I don't want you to hear me take my wig off. You guys get it? Close your ears.
Close your ears, exactly. That's the way you do it. You got to warn them a little bit.
I don't want you to hear me.
Ego, oh my gosh, I'm so glad that you're here. We are wishing you all of the best. It is nothing but to the top, girl.
Thank you, Sherri.
And y'all, new episodes of the Thanks Dad podcast, they drop on Tuesdays. And you can see Ego perform at the Lincoln Center Theater November 19th to the 23rd. And her one-woman show, I can't wait for that.
Okay, thank you. I'm so
we're
excited.
going to be there.
Okay, thank you.
Up next, Naturi Naughton-Lewis is here. Ego Nwodim. Hang tight, family. Sherri will be right back. Y'all, give it up for Naturi Naughton-Lewis. Oh
Thank you.
You are heating up the daytime. You look stunning.
Thank you. Thank you. Shout out to my stylist, Harrison, and my glam team, Tamara and Kamara. They pulled me together this morning.
Well, you are pulled and you look amazing. You look so beautiful. You always look beautiful.
Thank you. So do you.
Thank you. You know, it's so funny because I keep seeing you a lot recently. It was a dinner party for my movie Straw. You were there. And the morning show premiere, we saw each other.
Like we did, running into each other.
We keep running into each other. You got to be sick of seeing me.
No, not at all. I was happy to see you at the Straw event because you killed it.
Thank you, girl.
I love your performance.
Thank you, Mommy.
I said, you better give her Emmy now because Sherri,
Thank you.
For real.
With that, I appreciate you.
And then every time I see you, I'm like, okay, so now we just need to have dinner for real.
We just have to have dinner.
We just need to, hang out in Brooklyn.
Because I think it was one time you were coming up the escalator and I was going down the escalator.
Literally, we came together. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do dinner. We got to do a pajama night. We got to do, yes. We got
to a pajama party. Let's do it.
I want to wear pajamas like this, though.
You won't be able to move much, girl. Okay?
I gotta tell you, I watched Power. That was my show. I never missed an episode.
Thank you so much.
And Power, like I loved you on Power. You know, you brought this gravitas to it. And I know Omari, you guys are like besties. He's your TV husband.
Yes, my TV husband. Shout out to Omari Hardwick. I love my years. 10 years,
10 years.
Power started 10, actually now 11 years ago. And it was like such a breakout for me to play this iconic role. And I'm grateful to Courtney Kemp, who created and wrote the show, and 50 Cent. It was just an awesome journey. And you know what? Power never ends.
It never ends. They had you went through the gamut of everything.
Everything, child.
But I did not know, is this true that your TV husband, who is Omari Hardwick, that he introduced you to your real life husband?
He did. Shout out to Omari, because you helped me get a ring in real life, okay? No, seriously, we were in the studio in New York working on some music, a song. Omari's an incredible artist. So he was like, Tu, he calls me Turs. He was like, Turs, you gotta meet Tubaka. And that's, my husband's name is Tu, but he calls him Tubaka. So it was just so funny that he put us in the room and he was like, I knew that's what you needed. So he was in our wedding. Really? And he actually brought love into my life in real life. So yes, I love how art imitated life.
Okay.
I got me a husband out of it. So I'm very grateful for my husband now.
So thank you, Omari. So I love when I hear about relationships. He's right here in the audience.
Yes,
he was in the audience right there.
Hey, babe.
He's over here. You can't see him. Like, I love a supportive husband, but I love relationships. So did you know right away that Tu was the one, or did you take it too slow?
You better go ahead. She rhyming over here. No, I definitely felt, once we built our friendship, I was like, oh, I know something's happening here. He might be my husband. Ooh. But I didn't take it too slow. He wanted to take it slow. He actually had this 1-year rule where he didn't want to date officially or be formal. He was like, let's just take our time and be friends. And I was like, do you know who I am? Like, do you not watch Power?
Okay.
Because I'm hot in these streets.
Yeah.
But he actually convinced me to wait a year of just being friends, just talking, hanging out, being on dates. And thank God for that 1-year rule, because I got my best friend as my husband.
That is I've never heard that before.
Yes.
And that's so awesome to
Thank
do.
you, yeah.
And now you two have a son together named True.
Yes, we do.
You got your baby.
Yeah. And my daughter, Zuri.
You got your daughter and you got True. But I remember you walked the red carpet and you looked so beautiful because you were pregnant.
I was, yes.
Like, it was so, and I said, Naturi looks so beautiful. So when you look back at that moment, what do you think?
You know what? I think about how powerful it is to be a mother, how sexy and beautiful it is to be pregnant. At that time, I was almost 8 months, and I was feeling a little insecure. You gain weight, you look different, your body goes through, and this is my second child, my daughter Zuri, but the second one was harder. So I wanted to embrace motherhood and let women know that just because you're pregnant, just because your body goes through things, doesn't mean you can't, come back strong and still celebrate that journey and be beautiful.
That's right. I know, because it costs to bring a life into this world.
Yes,
the kids don't understand the sacrifices.
The kids don't get it. Okay.
But you carried it so well. You look so beautiful.
And at that event, I have to just shout out Shirley Ralph, who came up to me at that Essence Women in Hollywood.
She did?
And she just talked to me about being a mother, but also she was like, no, this is the beginning of your career. Don't let anyone, because Hollywood can make you feel thrown away at times, or that you're not the hot girl in the street.
Yes.
And Cheryl reminded me it's about the long game, not the short game.
Oh, that's Shirley Rouse.
Yeah, shout out to Miss Shirley Rouse.
I can imagine her like doing the Emmys. No, this is the beginning.
Yes. And she did. She was like, this is for the Naturi Naughtons in the room. She's like, you are going to do great things. Don't let anyone stop you. So
this is what a dream.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes. Shout out to Jamaica and all the families who are suffering right now. My prayers are with Jamaica.
Absolutely, Naturi. I want to congratulate you on your new Lifetime movie. This looks so good. Tell us about Friends and Lovers.
Oh, it is so good, girl.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Appointment TV on Lifetime, November 15th and 16th. It's 2 parts.
Okay.
Now, Friends and Lovers is really about what we're talking about. Trying to find your lover and your friendship. But through that journey, there's ups and downs. I play Deborah, who is a doctor, an OBGYN, and she has this long list of who she wants. She got a perfect man on a piece of paper, but she can't find a perfect man in real life.
Oh.
Because that just doesn't always exist. So, you know, I think the movie shows adjust your list, adjust your expectations. I'm not saying stoop low, but you got to be realistic, and you might find the one in an amazing circumstance that you didn't expect. So I love this movie, and I can't wait for people to see it.
Okay, I love that you said that. You notice how she said, Naturi said, you might find the one, because the 2 is taken.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes!
2 is taken.
2 is taken. That's mine.
You better look for the one. I want to thank you for being here.
Oh, thank you.
We got a date, you and I.
Yes, we got to hang out.
We gonna hang out. And Eric Jerome Dickey's Friends and Lovers, it's airing on Lifetime in 2 parts, like Naturi said, November 15th and November 16th. And we will be right back. Naturi, Hang tight, family. Sherri will be right back. It's time for one last laugh. Now, today's laugh comes from Bella, who is being a little too critical of her mother's face. Take a look.
Why you got a beard? What? Don't you see this? There's nothing there. So why feel here?
It's not here. It's just
You have a beard. You got it. Somebody here got a mustache.
Me, I got a mustache too?
Yeah.
Bella! Bella! Instead of being judgmental, how about helping Mama out by grabbing the tweezers? Y'all, thanks for the laugh, and we'll be right back. Don't worry, family. There's more Sherri. Are you Sherri's biggest fan? Go to SherriShowTV.com for a chance to win a trip to New York City and be in our studio audience for our 500th episode. You know it's going to be a good time. We've been counting down to my 500th show, and we want our biggest fans to join the party right here in our studio. So scan the QR code or go to SherriShowTV.com to enter Sherri's Fantastic 500. And tell us why you're my biggest fan for a chance to win VIP tickets to my 500th episode and a trip to New York City. And I really want to thank our friends at Nwodim Rewards for making all of these trips possible. Because of them, our 500th show is going to be filled with our biggest fans. And their new travel subscription service, Nwodim Rewards Insider, makes travel more rewarding with added perks like exclusive discounts on hotels, flights, cruises, and more. And if you sign up before the end of the year, you get a free hotel night at one of their beautiful hotels. So you know our 500th show is going to be a good time, and we cannot wait to celebrate it with you. We'll be right back. Hang tight, family. Sherri will be right back. Get more fun, joy, and laughter in your life. Subscribe to Sherri Show TV on YouTube and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss a moment from the show. Subscribe to Sherri Show TV on YouTube. We'll be right back.
right back.
Today's show put a smile on your face. Tomorrow, the one and only Michelle Obama is here. So join us then for the best time in daytime. Bye-bye.